Whoa, I'm back again. So I'm back again, and I got another question. Hi, Mark. How are you doing? How do I prepare to win or manifest the lottery? What are the steps to manifest in the lottery? I now know that we create our reality based on our mind, and quantum physics shows us that reality is just energy vibrating at different densities, and our consciousness creates these things. Pretty good. This person knows. Our consciousness creates this environment we live in. So, what are the steps that you used when you won your lottery? And can you share how you prepare, or how do you just prepare to win the lottery? Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. I think the lottery's pretty big right now. It's like a lot of money. I think it was like 900 million or something, 600 million. One of them, both of them are. So, yeah, so, all right, how do you prepare to win the lottery or manifest the lottery? Okay, the first step you have to do, you have to decide you're going to win the lottery. You decide what you want to, okay? Once you decide the lottery, okay, I want to win the lottery. The second thing I did was I decided why I wanted to win the lottery. So, decide what you want to win the lottery for. In my case, it was my other car, my M3, BMW M3. It was a very, from the moment I laid eyes on the car, I just knew I had to have the car. It was just an instant connection. I couldn't tell you what it was, but I just knew that that car would be mine. That started it for me. So for you to do that, to win a lottery, you have to do something like that. You have to have what you call your grabber. I call it your grabber. Something that will motivate you to win, to want to win. I don't say just don't win the lottery for the money, because the money doesn't do anything to incite you. Win the lottery for a purpose. Okay, I would start a business. I would start a charity. I would help so many people. I'd get a house. I'd help my family. Something that will motivate you. So okay, so when you're going to prepare to win. Okay, the next thing you do, now you start to play the role as if you've already won the lottery. So how do I play the role to win something or manifest something? And you can do this with anything else besides the lottery. So the first thing you want to do, we want to get good at visualizing. We have imagination, people, our minds. Now remember, in the previous video I said to you guys that the purpose of our minds, okay, the number one purpose of your mind is to make sure that what you think about becomes your physical reality. Our thoughts must become coherent or congruent with what we see in our physical experience. In other words, our minds work like this. Our minds are constantly tapping into us, looking at what we're smelling, what we're tasting, what we're seeing, what we're thinking, what we're feeling, and what we're listening to. When the mind does, it takes all that information in, and that information now it starts to come out as physical experience. Your subconscious mind creates it, and you start to live it and experience it. So now we know everything comes through the mind. So that's why visualization is so important. So what I did was I visualized every night, and I used music to listen to music, which makes me feel even better. And I would close my eyes and I'd visualize the end. I visualize me at the lottery office, claim my ticket. Then I'll switch another scene. I'll visualize me checking the ticket. The ticket says the top prize, but that's what it said at the time when I won. Top prize, claim at lottery. I see that. Then I switch to the next scene. I'm at the lottery office. I got the check. I switch to the next scene. I'm calling the guy. I say, hey, I'm coming to pick the car up. I switch to the next scene. I'm driving my car. I then take it to the car wash, put my air freshener in it. I was prepared to win. Well, what else did I do after that? I bought something tangible to show my subconscious that I already won. I had bought like a steering wheel cover. I bought like a floor mat for the car that I didn't have yet. So this shows my subconscious mind that I already have it. That's the next thing I did. What else do? You prepare to win. Now you start to act as if you won. So if it's something like a house or anything like that, you got to start visiting places, doing things like that. And what else did I do to prepare to win? I went to the lottery office way before I won. I wanted to get the environmental energy. I wanted to feel what it would feel like to win. So I'd go to the lottery office, visit the lottery office, have that in my head. Okay, what else did I do? This one was very important. I selectively told people I would win. Key point, Mina. This is very important for me. I didn't tell everyone. I only told people who I knew would be happy or would be interested or would be on the same wavelength as me. So I told other people who were playing the same lottery as I was. I said, I'm going to win. I'm going to buy the car. So what happens is when you tell people who are on the same frequency level as you, they actually can help you manifest it. Because what happens is they're going to start to think of you as a winner. They're going to start to imagine that you've won. So that's what I did. I selectively told people, and they would always. So every time they see me, they would always say, "Oh man, you won the lottery yet? Man, you're gonna win. I know you're gonna win." See, my subconscious mind kept priming me up, priming me up, priming me up. And with all that, remember now, when you tell people that are selective, that are on the same path as you to win, or they want to win as you, what you're gonna take their energy, because we're all a collective subconscious. So their energy are gonna see you as a winner, which will make you win a lot faster, in my opinion. And that's what worked for me. And the reason I did that, because I understood, I figured out that we're all connected as a collective subconscious. And then what someone sees of you, usually it can affect you to become that way. So if they're seeing you as a winner, or the person always winning, or you're gonna win, that's gonna help to elevate you to win. All right. Next thing I did, I used subliminal. So I'd use like the lottery affirmations. I made my own affirmations. I use binaural beats. I use theta frequencies. I would listen to them while I sleep. Right. That's what I did to prepare to win. Also, what I did, I started to ask questions as affirmations. I would always say, why is it easy for me to win hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars in the Florida lottery? Why am I so lucky in winning huge sums of money in the lottery? Things like that I would say out loud every day. See, now I was creating the entanglement to win, the entanglement to manifest. So I kept doing that over a number of months, and then voila, it happened to me, or it happened for me. Yeah, I was listening to subliminals with speakers, but for me at that time I was listening to them with my headphones, because they had the ones that were binary, they go back and forth. But now you can listen to them with or without speakers. And what else? So I did that on repeat. I would do that daily, and as I kept doing it daily, so okay, when I would go purchase my tickets, I would have my budget. When I purchased my tickets, I would always just be in a natural, cool state. I wouldn't get too high, I wouldn't get too low, and I kept my emotions at bay. I kind of act like it already happened. Okay, so I kind of act like it already happened. I was walking as if I won. I was telling people I was winning, the selective people now, and it paid off eventually, and then I won. Anything else I would do? Oh yeah, I stopped trying to figure out when I was going to win. And what else I did? Now I know now you could buy your lottery tickets on the app, online. That works. But for me, I like the physical experience of buying the tickets, going into the store, just immerse in my whole body and mind in the environment. For me, it was more visually stimulating, because when I physically could go walk in the store and purchase a ticket, I have that image in my head. So when I would go to sleep at night, I would just bring it up, and the visualization would be so intense because it just happened. So I'd visualize I'm at that store winning, da 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 da. Right now, you can also win on the app as well. You can visualize the app sending you the message from your email, or send an email to you saying, "Congratulations, you've won." So all of that is very imperative to do it. Now, let's see, what else am I missing? Anything here? Oh, I always believed that I would win. There was sometimes doubt would creep in, but I would kick it out, because I always remembered that, because I would study up on physics and the mind, and I always remembered the laws of the universe states that what I focus on without resistance and repetition, and when I impress my subconscious mind and I let go, it must come into play, because time doesn't exist. So when I knew all that information, and even though months would go by and my mind would say, well, it's not going to happen, I knew that it was a trick, because time didn't exist. It was just the ego being impatient and watching. I knew everything would happen now. So I really had this feeling that I knew it would happen, and I kept it. And even though my mind tried to resist me, I just kept pushing with the science. I think the science really helped me to fortify the belief in quantum mechanics. And I let go of when, and I allowed the divine timing. And of course, as you know, if you know my story and you watch my channel, You know, everything end up happening in divine timing for me. I end up winning it. I end up buying my Dakar Yellow M3, and the rest is history. When it comes to the numbers thing, I didn't. The thing I did when I was manifesting that first win was I didn't care about picking numbers. I just went to the end. I asked myself a question: which is the most easiest and effortless way for me to win? And I said, just go do a quick pick. Let the universe do it. If the universe wanted me to play numbers, the universe would give me numbers in a dream or anything. So I didn't get numbers in a dream or anything. So I just went ahead and did quick picks. $2 quick picks, $2 quick picks here and there. And it was on a $2 quick pick that I won the Fantasy 5, and I bought the car, the top prize in the Fantasy 5. And that's it. So as I evolved, as I got more into it, then I started to bring my own numbers. So I started to do like pick 4s, pick 5s, and I'd see my own numbers. And I also called my old numbers out, and I would win even more money than I won in the Fantasy 5. So I kept doing that. But I always say, seek the most easiest, effortless way for you to win. So you don't have to determine the numbers to pick. You just decide what you want and play them. If you want numbers to pick, I would suggest that you talk and communicate with your authentic self, your higher self, and ask, say, hey, give me numbers in a dream. Show me the numbers to play to win. Yeah, you can literally do that. It's so simple to do. So that's the road I always took. And I think the reason why I think I was so sure, confident that I was going to win, that I would win, is because I understood that reality is not one reality. There's multiple realities. And quantum physics shows us in quantum entanglement, not quantum entanglement, sorry, in quantum superposition, that there exist an infinite realities of me experiencing every possible outcome. So I know there was one reality where I was a winner. Had to happen, had to be. So I was just focusing on that. And the more I focused on that, the more it built my belief. And then what even built my belief more was when I knew this stuff was working, was when I started to get these signs. Like there was so much signs. There were synchronicities. Remember, I was manifesting a car at that time. So I would get the car. I would see the color of the car. It was a yellow car. I would see things about car. I would see things about M3s. I would see numbers. I would see 7s and 8s. I would be just randomly driving, and I'd listen to the music or somebody talking, and the only thing I would hear about it was something about lottery. Everything else was glitch. It's like the universe was picking certain phrases to heighten my senses. I'd be somewhere at some time, and I'd just hear lottery winner, lottery. Man, there were times I would sit and strangers would come up to me. One guy one time came up to me and just started talking to me out of the blue and say, hey, how you doing? And just told me out of the blue that his buddy won, like, it was in New York. He was in Florida. He said, my buddy just won $4 million. Showed me a picture of it. Trippy stuff like that was happening. When all those stuff were happening, I knew then, I was like, man, I'm on the verge to win this thing. This thing is going to happen. There's no way can be real. This is like a movie. And that's when it dawned on me that, oh man, Mark, all the stuff you're doing, that's really how the universe works. And I thought, but when that happened, I was happy, but I was also angry at the same time. The reason why I was more angry than happy, because I was like, damn, why didn't they teach me this in school? Why I don't need to go to college or university now. Why didn't the school system just teach us this? Just tell me that, look, man, your mind is very powerful. You create your mind with your thoughts and this and that. That was why I was angry. But then I was more happy because I stumbled and I found out the secret to life and existence and reality. And that's pretty much it. So for you to win the lottery, to manifest the lottery, you have to prepare as if it already happened by doing those steps I mentioned. And that preparation will be the secret to your success. All right? So the biggest one will help you when you start to see signs around you, like numbers, synchronicities, you're very close. Now keep in mind, close, don't put time in it. Close could mean 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, even 1 year. Because in the universal things, things. Time doesn't exist. It's all about divine timing, so to speak. But it means you're close. It helps you to see your progress. Okay? So that's it, guys. And I'll see you guys again later.